this right there. Now you're so used to working with people.
Yes. So the thing is, I'm so used to working with ignorant people.
Yeah, you're so used to it. You just have to have this level of patience.
Right. Because you don't be like, all right, I'm done.
Right.
This is the last time working with Deion Locke.
Because it's so natural for you to be like, okay, I know this person. Let me just.
You had to look up like, oh, he's talking. He's maybe on his phone.
I was like, I just gotta see it till Deion goes. What are they doing here? I don't like the hat, man.
You like my hat?
Nah.
Why? Because we beat y'all?
No, that's fine. That's going to happen.
What?
That my Lions lose. That's not a big deal.
What's the problem with my hat?
I just
You think I'm a bandwagon?
No, I've seen you rock Rams for a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably that first Super Bowl. You were a bandwagon then.
Yeah, back in 99? Yeah, 100%. I was a bandwagon.
I don't think you was a Ram fans in 99.
I was, 100%. The greatest show on turf?
We need to see. Oh, wow, you remember the phrase? We need to see.
Yeah, Marshall Faulk.
Oh, God.
Herman Moore. Not Herman Moore.
Isaac Bruce, maybe?
Yeah, Isaac Bruce. Yeah,
Terry Holt.
Yeah.
You don't know these cats.
No, stop it, man.
You don't know.
Stop it. No, because so before that, I was a Lions
Curtis
fan. Mayfield.
Curtis Dagner.
Was it Roger Craig on there? Was it Icky Woods? Hold on, was it? No. Yeah. I was a player fan for a long time. Mm-hmm. So it was hard for me to stay consistent on who was on the team. So, just like any other video game, you play games. Who gonna win? I always was like,
who's the best team? I'm
Technobo. I was with the Raiders, 49ers.
Yeah.
Who else was hot?
Not me.
You Detroit all the way, no matter
time.
what.
Only I would come out. I think for like Madden back in the day, I would play with the Eagles. This is like 2004 or 5, and it was like Donovan McNabb, T.O.
But you know that the games were rigged, so that team was dope, right? Like the players were extra fast, or
bro. That the only reason I play with them is because. Do you remember a player Javon Curse?
For the Titans, right?
He did play for the Titans. I think at the time. Javon Curse was known as the Freak. Right,
okay.
He was like 6'7", ran like a 4.2 something defensive end. And everybody would be the Falcons, right? Everybody was trying to be Vic.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, man. Javon Curse, I used him as a DM, but I used him as a spy for Vic. And he was shutting Vic down. And people were like, how is he this? I'm like, because of him.
Right.
It wasn't even about the offense.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why the best defensive player, injury has shortened his career.
Right.
He's got to be the best defensive player almost that I've ever seen. Like, he was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So... my thing was always like, dude, defense wins championships. You know what I mean? I could shut down Michael Vick. He ain't throwing on me.
Yeah.
Interception. The whole field turns on him.
Yes. You gotta get your feet ready. Like, I
used to hate that, bro. The whole feet, like, instead of quarterback.
They hold it.
Yeah. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, man. I used to love playing football games, Madden, Tecmo, just throughout the years. You know that the computer, they always say the computer, but the creators had gave the playmakers an extra oomph, like an extra speed or some sort of slippery, spin move.
Right.
So when the Lions was hot. The Lions was hot. And I was that fan for that long time. And then
so in the 90s?
Yes.
When it was just Barry.
That was my first favorite team. Cause I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but everybody in Ohio, we had a drought. Yeah. I remember. I told the story on Instagram, but I was at a Super Bowl party in '88, 6 years old. Joe Montana at his prime. We were winning.
Okay.
I'm saying we as in Ohio. The whole party was winning. A lot of drinking, smoking. Little kids, my cousins, friends, we all playing around. If the parents are happy, we happy.
This is the Bengals.
And Bengals versus 49ers.
And how close was Dayton to Cincinnati?
45 minutes.
Okay. So that's the team.
That's the team.
Not Cleveland because it's on the other side.
Cleveland is like 4 hours away.
Yeah, it's the east, right.
Yeah. yeah, I didn't even follow football at the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm 6. So, everyone's happy, cheering, and then all of a sudden the drive happened. When Joe Montana had the ball at their 18-yard and he drove down that field just slowly sucking the life out of that entire party. My mom's boyfriend says, "Turn that goddamn music off!" Like, everybody quiet. Everybody standing up now.
Yeah, the tension.
Yeah, it got real because he already collected money. We won. Not when 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock.
And Joe Montana. And
then then all of a sudden, man, get them goddamn kids away from the TV. We playing in the front. And when I say when he scored that touchdown, Roger Craig, Jerry Rice, and Joe Montana sucked the life out of that party. He kicked over the barbecue pit.
Oh, come on.
He flipped over the cake table.
Oh, jeez.
Got in a little tussle with my uncle.
What?
Yeah. Because they were like, calm down, but he was drunk.
Yeah.
But he lost I don't know how much money he lost. I wouldn't keep track of it. I'm not his bookie. But yeah, he got to a fight and then broke up my mama. That day, and I was like, I am never gonna be a Bengals fan. He smushed me in the face. Get this little nigga out of my face.
Did it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. His fingers got in my mouth. Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
A tragic.
Right.
Ever since then.
And my mom was like, it's like, I'm never gonna be a Bengals fan. Because every time I think about Bengals, I think about him.
You taste his fingers.
So after that, I was a Players fan for a long time.
Big baby, you knocked over the barbecue.
Yeah,
you're grown up.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
See the charts of everything.
He's probably dead now.
Yeah, he 100% dead. He had this long tail. He had gray hair. He had this long rat tail. And he wobbled with his little sandals on.
And you never seen him again.
Richard Lampley.
That's his name?
Richard Lampley III. Mr. Richard. We used to call him that. Mr. Richard.
Man. I wonder what the fourth is doing. I'm sorry about that. My father's legacy.
Yeah, he got oxygen in his nose. We back though. The Bengals are back in the Super Bowl.
He couldn't have been that old though.
He would be about 75 now.
No, he might be about. Might have the oxygen in his nose. Yeah. Well,
Bengals and
y'all
the
can't
Rams.
see Deion's tear.
Huh?
They can't see Deion's tear coming down.
Yeah,
man, the Bengals in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and
most importantly, the Rams.
Yeah.
I am sick and tired of people saying just because you live in LA don't mean you're supposed to root for your LA team. I just happened to have the Rams, who just came here, and I've been rocking with the Rams for at least 20 years.
Since 99.
99, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It just doesn't work.
It don't work like that?
No.
People don't like that?
No.
What? Because
you just need more proof. You need to go put yourself in a Marshall Faulk jersey and post it.
I have a Marshall Faulk.
But you had to post you in it back in 1999.
I have the jersey still.
The jersey doesn't matter that you have it.
Oh, okay. You talking about I have to have it.
You need to post a TBT.
Okay. Yep, I'm doing it.
Me back in the day.
Yep.
See, 1999.
Yep,
20 years of fandom. You get that.
I'm doing that.
You get 20 years of fandom. You get that.
Okay, for sure. All right. Because I look at it like a father. I was born from this father.
Yeah.
But my stepfather raised me. They're like, nah, man, you can't love him like you're supposed to love your. Like, yeah, bro.
I would never denounce the Lions, the Pistons, anybody.
I ain't say you have to.
No, I'm just saying. This is me building this up. I would never denounce them, but I've taken breaks. I've taken seasons off.
You don't talk about it at all?
Yeah, there was one season. This season, in particular, I know I didn't watch. Because once they traded Stafford for Goff, I was like, you guys aren't even trying.
No, that was a good deal. That was a good deal.
For the Rams?
No.
You got a Super Bowl quarterback.
But Stafford, they didn't know what he could do. They saw what he could do in college.
We knew what he could do. My man was getting 4,000 or 5,000 yards a season. Stafford was getting that team. I can't blame them. They had one good team, like one good year. They had offense and defense was fire. You had Nate Burleson was a wide receiver. You had Golden Tate. You had Megatron, of course. You had Reggie Bush in back there. He had 1,000 yards that season.
Reggie Bush was Detroit?
He was a line.
I forgot.
Our running back, of course. And then, great season. I can't remember how many wins we had, but it was still, you would watch games that you would lose, and you're like, you're not supposed to lose these games.
Right.
These are games that you're supposed to win these games.
Right.
And then on the defense, we had Ndamukong Suh. This dude, Levy, he got injured later, but he was a Pro Bowler, linebacker. We had Darius Slay. Like, we had a solid defense, Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? He might be, he went to playoffs with some team. But then they trade these cats away. They traded Darius Slay. They didn't pay Ndamukong Suh. You're just like, bro, you guys aren't trying to. The Stafford's like, I got no Megatron. I got no Bird. I got no Golden Tate. Like, who am I supposed to throw to? Mickey Rourke. I don't know why I said that.
Not even a person that's in the league at all.
He's an athlete. Anyways.
Yeah.
So then this season came up, and I'm like looking at the roster. I'm like, you guys aren't even. There's not a bright spot. I'm like, this young rookie's gonna be something.
Man, Jared Goff looked horrible over there. I was embarrassed.
Yeah. Oh, and the Lions will take a winning coach who had 2 winning seasons, take it to the playoffs. Black coach. What's his name? He coached in Indianapolis. I can't remember. Caldwell. Coach Caldwell. And they fired him, the winning coach that we had back-to-back winning seasons with, which hasn't happened. And they hired a first-time Dan. Not Dan Campbell. He's the coach now. The dude from New England. I can't remember his name. That scrub. They hired him. So you fire a winning coach, hire a first-time coach. He goes trash, super trash. And then you hire another first-year coach who was a tight ends coach. He wasn't even a coordinator. He was a tight ends coach. We love his fire for the game.
I would love you be an owner for a couple years, and then they be like, who is over there? How long y'all? I did this for a reason. See if your plan works out. I'm sure they try to figure it out. Like,
I would go get a winning coach. How much do you need? What do you mean where? Where would I find?
Is it free agents of winning coaches?
Coaches, there's a lot of winning coaches out there. No, not in college. Like, I would go get somebody. I would try to go get how they brought what's his name from the Raiders back out of retirement.
Chucky.
Yeah, didn't work out because he's racist. But
yeah.
But I'm like, man, there's coaches who are sitting in the booth analyzing. Like, finding a good coach is tough, bro. But I'm like, man, these cats are out there.
But also, they're good players but bad coaches, as in like they're calling the wrong plays.
That definitely happens, and I mean that's a part of matchups and stuff. When I watch the Ravens, one thing about Lamar Jackson is that people go, he can't take out the blitz, and I go, I don't ever see a play called. I don't see them doing a slant. I don't see them going quick passes. I don't see them doing screens. I don't see adjustments. So that's a coach's thing, not a player thing.
Right.
I go like, if there's no option off the blitz. Well, that's who's play calling.
Yeah.
So then they're like, well, he can't do this. I'm like, it's not that Lamar can't throw them dimes. That cat has got a cannon. Mm-hmm. He's way more accurate than people say. Mm-hmm. They just don't change their game plan.
Yeah.
So when the other team changes their game, they'll be winning. The other team changes their game plan. Then they're like, oh, he can't keep up. And it's like, no, you guys got to outcoach these guys. So,
right.
But they're like, hey, Lamar, just do your stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
What's his backup's name? He ain't coming back.
Huntley?
He ain't coming back.
Yeah, he's going to get a job
he's good.
He looked good.
He's
not Lamar, but he looked good.
Yeah. He is definitely inspired by Lamar Jackson.
That's why they went and got him. It was like, we need someone who can run this offense. Mm-hmm. Like, go get this cat.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, enough of that about that because we had to give y'all some flub in the beginning because from what I've heard is
YouTube will they will not monetize you if you say bad words because they're children, I guess.
Right.
Even though these things say not for kids, but if you say bad words or use adult language for adults, they won't monetize your video.
Yes. So,
which is really stupid.
Now it's time. But
which is really dumb, bro. That's a cuss word. I hate that.
You hate what?
That people count a word as a cuss word. It's so stupid.
Well, you gotta look at YouTube as a business.
No. I get that. I'm talking about society.
Yeah, but they're trying to find all types of loopholes to save money.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Because even when you go monetize video, when you go to it, it's always on off.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you guys know I want to. Y'all know I want to monetize. You caught it.
I just wanted to know. If you wanted to not. I just wanted to know.
You know damn well I'm trying to monetize this video.
You said, hey, I got the platform for you. I'm uploading it for you. I got the technology. Let me know.
Do you want to get paid? Give me my 9 cents.
Yeah.
Of course I do. So
It's a brilliant business.
Oh yeah, definitely. And so yeah, man, it's just I hate society does that, bro. I really hate that you can't say the F word, SH. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
But this is not your platform, though.
Why are words bad? Why are words bad?
Because they didn't have good parenting. They didn't have good parenting.
How is there a bad word?
They didn't go to college.
The words? The words of the silver teeth growing up?
The words were on the streets, man. They were selling drugs.
Sense.
They were selling drugs and making bad decisions with their diets and their behaviors. These words are very bad.
Succubus. It's so dumb that a word makes people gasp. Oh my God.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
You know what? Words are definitely they're definitely a hiccup in the conversation. So if somebody if all of a sudden you having a conversation like, so that's when I realized that the filibuster is understanding that when the bipartisan of two parties can kiss my ass. Like, whoa! It's such a shock. Like, where did that come from? It's like an exclamation part.
It's so stupid, man. You know what's funny? I just don't belong in this era, bro. I can't do it.
Why?
Because this is the sensitive ass era.
So what you're trying to say is you can say whatever you want. You got to suffer the consequences.
Right.
So this is not your platform.
Right.
You can go out in public, say whatever you want. It's about how far you can get it to the masses.
Oh, I will. You catch me in these streets. It's just this whole cancel culture. This whole it's baby, bro. I feel like I'm in a baby era. I really do. I feel like you can't say anything. They'll take your show off. People can't get word.
You were having Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, she just got
suspended.
She got suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
What's your thoughts about that?
So I know Whoopi. I think that Whoopi said something that she really didn't know about because
ignorant.
From what I understand is that Jewish people are a race and a religion. Mm-hmm. From what I understand, it's both. So if you say it's not about race, you can't say that because they are a race.
Right.
They're consider themselves a race. I believe. I don't know it fully either. I'm surely purely ignorant to it.
Mm-hmm.
But when other people start saying it's about race, and you go like, nah. And then you go, like, yeah, but you're not that race.
Right.
Like, you got to be like, oh, okay.
You got to back up.
And it's one of those things, even when I found out, like, every gay person I ever talked to said they're born that way. So who am I to be like, it's a choice? I'm like, 100%. Yeah. Everybody has always said they've always felt this way. They've always fought it because of our culture, and blah, blah, blah. And then, of society. I hate society. I really do.
Yeah. But it's one of those things of giving a voice to the voiceless. Mm-hmm. The people that felt like they were ostracized for years and they finally get a chance to kind of step forward. And, I feel like a lot of people are like a lot of hurt people are evolving into lawmakers. A lot of hurt people are evolving into doctors.
I'll make a change one day.
Right. So this is what's bothering me right now. And I can't be the only adult upset with this. What childish now doctor thought that the powdery vitamins were better for having to be gummies? Like, why would y'all want it candy instead of the powder one? Remember when Flintstone kids? It was the crunchy ones. They was like, nah, we need the chewy ones that stick into your teeth. Like, I don't. What child was like, I want my vitamins to taste like candy? So
what child? I can imagine a child doing it.
Right. I'm saying he was as a kid.
You talking about the child?
He was hurt. He was hurt as a child.
I hate these. Why can't we just eat gummies?
He said gummies. Wait a second. It can be more concentrated. It can keep the flavor and the potency.
Shoot, I was eating gummy vitamins. I was like, these only for kids? Can anybody get on this?
I love it, but I hate that they get stuck in my teeth. Yeah. Now I gotta pick them out. I got gaps, man. I got pockets of vitamins that's still lodged into my bicuspids. Now I'm like, oh, I just got a burst of vitamin C. Just
later.
Oh,
that was sitting in the bicuspid. I'm gonna sit right here
stuck in my
till you need me, baby. Nah, man, I grew up on, we used to watch All in the Family. We used to watch Married with Children. We used to watch In Living Color, right? And they were censored a lot then to them. Right? You go back and you watch Saturday Night Live back in the day when Richard Pryor would come on or anything they did. You got to do whatever you wanted to do for the most part, right? It just wasn't this time where, like, I really wish I would have hit that 70s, 90s era. After the 2000s, bro, it was like, remember Married with Children that it blew up because some lady from Michigan was trying to cancel them? They were trying to get the show off air. And this lady kept sending in letters to try to get the show off, saying it was inappropriate because her son had watched an episode. And it blew up the show.
Yeah.
That's what made it big.
I know that.
Yeah, and they kept getting more raunchier, and they kept taking things even further and then you would hear the audience, and they'd be like, wow, wow. And it was killing. That audience is the best audience I've ever heard in any show.
Married with Children audience, they had to have a shot before they walk in. Hey, make sure you take a shot before you walk in.
Bro, they couldn't even say the lines. Like, they'd be like,
yeah!
Hey, Peg. Wow! Al would come back just from the toilet. You hear the flush, he walk out.
And it's always funny when we have to watch them sit into the laughter.
They gotta just wait.
They can't say nothing until they be like that's what your mother said. Yeah.
And then you have to just wait. And then she's about to say her thing.
The person's like,
oh yeah.
If my mother said that.
No, that's great. Man, I was like, I always wanted to do that, but I'm like, it was electric, bro, and now I'm just like, this just too much babying.
What if we were wrong the whole time? Mm-hmm. Like, it was like everybody is dark, racist, bigots, misogyny, like, and it's slowly starting to realize that all these times we were hurting people. Like, you understand, blackface was a season, and then black people was like, do you understand this is not right? Can we please take this down? It's like, what are you talking about? We're not making fun of y'all. It's like, no, you are.
But there's black people who can do this.
Right. They was like,
well,
but we're not going to pay them.
I'm always like, bro, change the channel. There's this comedian. His name is Doug Stanhope. I was talking about this the other day. Doug Stanhope. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Doug Stanhope.
I don't know what he looks like, but I heard of him.
He's going to say whatever he wants to say.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to say the N-word. He's going to call you the FAG word. He's going to, can you spell out that whole word and not be okay? All right. Because there's 2 F words then. Right, you know what I mean? But he's going to say whatever he wants to say. He has a huge fan base. Mm-hmm. No one's ever going to hear about him because he can't get on TV. Right? And I think the only person who I've seen him on was on a Louis show. Louis put him on the show.
The Louis C.K.?
Yeah, back on his show when he wasn't canceled.
Okay.
Right? So, yeah. So anyways, I go, bro, you can do whatever you want, but if you're this person, TV's going to be like, oh, because you're this guy who says these things, you have these views. And I'm like, I don't have a problem with Doug Stanhope saying anything that he wants to say. Mm-hmm. He can go on he can call his whole special N-word if he wanted to. I do not care. I don't go, man, as a black man, I'm offended. I don't. Mm-hmm. I go like, you do you. People are going to go buy it. I don't have to support you. Other people are going to support you. Do you know who they are? Mm-hmm. I know what kind of person you are. You don't ever affect my life outside of that. Mm-hmm. If somebody comes in, they're like, you ever hear that one? Hey, don't do that. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear your black joke, bro. No, it's not. Hey, honestly, we're not going to do this. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't want to offend you. Well, you didn't yet.
Right. Right? You see what's coming.
But I'm not afraid to, like, let's just stop this. I don't even know you. Like, I just hate people. That's that. So many issues there.
No, because I think the problem is like you're getting paid to be hurtful. Mm-hmm. That's why people get upset about it.
Yeah, some people get paid to be hurtful.
As in, like, you know what I hate about this?
Right.
And it's like the way they smell. Mm-hmm. It's like if you see it in the streets, make sure you strike them. Like, now, you start saying stuff like that.
Well, that's different.
But make it into a joke.
Now, if it's funny,
right?
I'll be like, hey man, that's kind of funny. Right. But if it's pure hate speech, that sounds like hate speech. Right. I'd be like, is there a punchline in there? Now, if your people are clapping in the audience, it's a Klan rally. And then I go, it's a different thing.
It's a Klan. No, because the way people can get away with racism, if you say it as if my father said this, it's like, let me tell you how racist my dad is. And so it's not on you. One time I heard him say, this is why I hate black people. And he literally said that all they do is do this. And he do like a whole little dance. But it's funny because he's like, my dad has a bad back. So when he did the little thing, and you heard that, but he thought he was tapping. He thought he was tap dancing. So it was funny because he had. So it was like if he had like a whole bit about it. Yeah. It's like, he's making fun of his dad, but he's also being racist in this description,
bro.
But so when I say the reason why we can't say these things is because sponsors and people like now you're getting paid to be this hurtful to people.
Which every company has. Every person has a right to go. Let's go boycott Target. Let's go boycott whoever, right? And these companies go, ooh, but that's what started happening,
Right?
Because your freedom of speech costs.
But
you know
then
what I mean?
and then people instead of relying on the sponsors and the companies that are paying these people, instead of relying on them to do it, we as the people are saying, hey, Target, Fenty, you should cancel them.
Right.
You know, let everyone tag them. And it's like now they're putting the pressure on these companies, is putting people on and paying them, and it becomes one of those cancel culture movements.
It's becoming too much. Man, they're trying to cancel Bruno Mars.
For what?
Remember, because they were like, "Oh, he's being a culture vulture."
Oh man, we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, jeez. All right, I don't know why.
It was our wedding. It was our wedding day.
I don't know the song.
I don't know.
I just seen it everywhere.
I just feel like saying we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah, anyway,
but culture vulture. So back in the day or recently?
yeah, like years ago, like they were like, he's doing black music and he's Filipino, and I was like, hey man, you do it like this. You do all you want.
I don't even know what race he is.
I could care less. You keep making this fire, do whatever you want.
How do you ask somebody what's their nationality or ethnicity?
What's your shit? What is this? what's all that?
What's happening, man?
What is this?
Like I'm always cautious of because I like that? You know who gives me that is Amber Rose, Mariah Carey.
What's happening here? What happened to you? What happened? What happened to your parents?
What is the most respectful way to ask that?
I think you can ask people what ethnicity are you? What ethnicity are you? Because if you ask them about their nationality, and some people are just like, what does it matter? Hey, all right.
Yeah, I hate people that say, is that offensive to ask? What is your name?
I'm legit interested.
Right. I don't know what culture. I don't know what references. Oh, it's funny because you like my cousin. You know, she's
Middle Eastern. No.
Help me.
She's Persian. No. Man, that's so sensitive.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Cause I think we get upset because we know exactly who we are. Right. But there's a lot of black people that's like, I think she might be mixed with something.
Right. But I wonder if people are offended. Are people offended when other black people ask you what you're mixed with? You mixed with what? Because I expect people to ask my daughter growing up what she mixed with. Mm-hmm. And what I always tell her now, I always tell her you're 100% black and you're 100% Latina. I tell her that all the time. Mm-hmm. And people go like, that can't be possible. And I go, I'm 100% black. You have the DNA you have me inside you from me is 100% black, correct?
Yes.
Right? Yes. And your mama, you got her DNA. That Latina DNA is 100% Latina. Therefore, inside of you, you have 100% Latina and 100% black.
So you make things so difficult, man.
I don't make it difficult.
But her body...
People are going to try to split you and tell you what you are.
Her body is a glass.
Okay.
Her body is a glass. Mm-hmm. If yo is lemonade and you are Pepsi, mm-hmm. and y'all both pour into this glass, only half of it's going to be in there.
But 100% of that Pepsi.
But you're going to spill over.
That's right. That's why you're 200%. That's right. That's right. You're 200% person. That's impossible. It's not.
Because unless you add more glass.
Wait, have you ever heard a 200% or 300%?
No.
You never heard someone say 200% or 300%. You have a 300% growth increase, right?
Sure.
The numbers exist because they exist.
She has to be a giant.
She is a giant.
Extending.
You're damn right. She is all those things. She is. Because people are going to tell you, but what side you lean? I'm 100% black and I'm 100% Latina. That's what you need to know.
What are you 100% black?
Yeah, I'm 100% black.
Like your dad wasn't like...
I don't know. There's some other stuff, but black has white in it. So
how you get slightly brown?
All black people.
No, you.
Yeah, all black people.
Don't try to put everybody in there. I'm talking about you.
Well, yeah, I have some white in me somewhere. I'm Irish, I think.
So you're not 100% black.
I am.
Now let's jump in.
I'm 100% African American.
No, you're not. You're not. You're a fraud. You're a light. You're a gluten-free Negro.
Then if you go, you're 100% African, I'm like, no, that I cannot say. But I'm 100% black, absolutely. Absolutely.
Give a shout out to your peoples, man.
Hey, man, let me shout out the C- citizens.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to read down the list.
Let's see if y'all made it this far. Make sure when he gets a shout out, make sure y'all put an emoji at the bottom of a rose, a robot.
We need to make our own C- emoji. All right. Shannon like Hannah, what up, though? Stimson J Cat, what up, though? Anna Suzette Carey, Miss Makiba, Tia Williams, Kid Clip from the Yip, Kwame Oro, he's from Ghana. G Cypher, what up, bro? Molly Mao, Danae Glenn. Actually, Molly Mao, you haven't been around. Where you been, Molly? Mally Mao. Danae, Shell E, Kyle Vaughn, Lansing. So Shy Chris, Moyo, Detroit. And Live, Love, Race.
Yeah. It's like
Y'all be in my lives every single
dope.
day. Y'all
That's
be
dope.
in the lives.
That's dope.
Hanging out with me. Live-ish at 5-ish. Which means...
Live-ish at 5.
Yeah, because it may or may not happen
I
at that
love
time.
it. I love it.
You know me, I'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
around this time, around this day, this might happen.
I love it. That's a dope name.
Live-ish
Live-ish
at
at
5-ish.
5-ish.
Yeah, so then it'd be like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, guys, we're going live at 5:15. I pop in at 5:05. I told you it's live-ish. 5-ish at live-ish. So, yeah. So hop in, man, and y'all hop in the lives, man. Always around that time.
Yeah, and what's dope is the reason why I be popping in every now and then because it be giving notifications like, hey, Jazz is live. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Yeah. So make sure y'all hit that notification bell. So when he
So when we
comes
drop
on,
the cast,
yeah,
you got that Lacaroni Chess.
Lacaroni and Chaz.
People loving that name, bro.
Yeah,
I forgot
man.
who actually said it.
Yeah, gotta give her a
gotta-
shout out,
yeah.
man. That's on the first
He's gonna
episode.
say it in the comments.
Yeah,
We could go back in the comments, but I'm not doing that.
that's what. Whoa,
I'm not going all the way back to 4 episodes.
slow down, total stranger. Like you're losing weight, man.
I am, man.
Yeah, what you down?
That's coming. I'm down 7,
Down 7.
8.
Okay. Are you still keto?
Yeah, I'm keto right now. I had a bad Saturday.
Oh fuck.
It went wild.
Okay, talk
And
about it.
then, oh man, so there's a spot in Ventura, not in Ventura, off of Ventura, in Tarzana, called Blackberry Diner, and they had this stuffed blackberry French toast, and it was like in a bear claw shape because that's their big thing is a bear claw.
Ooh, I got chill bumps.
When I tell you, man, you didn't want to see what I did.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I had an omelet and I had biscuits and gravy with it. It was awful. It was.
What was the occasion?
Disgusting.
So it wasn't.
It was Saturday.
You went by yourself?
No, it was me and the fam. My cousin
Oh.
had came in. It was after we went to Tony's thing last night. Dog, you went to the 8:00 show on Friday night
7
to see
o'clock.
the HBO Max. So I'm sorry,
Yeah.
7:00 show.
Yeah.
Why don't you stick around?
2 reasons. You want to know the truth?
I do.
You know
So
the truth?
Tony, Marlon Wayans had a HBO Max special. For those who don't know, they shot it last Friday. Tony Baker, DC Irvin, Sidney Castillo, Shantae Wayans, and Esau McGraw performed.
Yes.
And Brandon Lewis did a great job as a warm up.
Fantastic job.
And so they did 2 shows. So we all showed up. I think Keenan did the first show. Also.
Keenan?
But yeah, Keenan was at the first show, but he stayed to the second show also.
Oh.
I didn't even think about going to both shows. That didn't even cross my mind because when we signed up for the thing, it just said which show.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I could have stayed for both. So anyways, why did you show up at, why didn't you stay?
So I forgot.
Because you know Marlon well.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a problem.
Okay.
So
Dion's ass is in a haunted house. The guy who's hit it and looks back at the...
whole different story.
What time? What's the timestamp on that scene? Do you know it? Do you know it?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. I watched that movie once. No, I watched it in theaters. Then I watched it with my daughter.
I was there in theaters, and that had to be a little awkward.
Yeah.
What'd you think she was gonna say?
Well, she said, "Dad, my friend said you're in this movie," and I was like, "I am." She's like, and this was what 10 years ago? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be 10 years ago when it came out.
How old
the
was
first
your
one.
daughter then?
So she was 6.
Okay.
So in my head, I was thinking like, you can't watch the movie because it's scary and there's a lot of language.
Very
And then like I would say when she turned 10, I was like, she started to enjoy scary movies.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn, you okay?
Whoa, that was a demon.
That was a haunted
That was a belch. And I showed it to her, and she was like, "Where's your part at?" Because she was kind of like covering her face up the whole time. And I fast forwarded to her, and she was like, "Why, Dad? Why, Dad?
But
yeah.
Your whole cakes is out.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. My nigga, hold on, it's funny. Let me tell you this goddamn story.
All right.
This happened 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Me and someone was getting into an argument.
Wait a second.
It's about this story.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Because we didn't finish why you didn't show up to the
Yeah.
show.
So, but we're on the haunted house. I want to come back to
Okay,
that.
okay.
So, me and someone was having an argument. And
This is someone I know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Having a little discussion, I will say. And it's kind of heated. Like, what if and it was like, Kareem's calling you. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm like, Kareem never calls me at this time of night. So, Kareem Grimes calling me at 10:45? Hey, what's up, man? You good? Hey, man, yo! I had on speakerphone. Yo, man, I'm here, man. You fucking shot that white girl, man. I was like, what? I'm watching the haunted house. And I was like, dude, this is not the right time, man. I was like, I gotta go. No, hold on. I'm gonna round it back. I'm gonna round it back. Hung up.
Sorry, you needed some of that, man.
I was like, I do not need
up,
it.
man? What's going on?
I can't enjoy it. I can't enjoy this because it's hard to like. Yeah, I was, huh? I was doing my thing, huh? Like, and she's watching like this the whole time. Like, I can't get out of the moment in the midst of an argument. Anyway,
we gonna get back to this 1 second. Yeah.
So full disclosure, full transparency.
Let's get it.
I forgot. I was editing a project for somebody. Notification said, "Hey, you got selected for the tickets." I said, oh, snaps! It's today. So me and Courtney Nene was going back and forth, talking all throughout the week, and she's like, "I hope I can get some tickets." And I had said, "Hey, are you going?" She was like, "Yeah, I'm here now." So I'm like, "Damn." I was like, "I'm not even like dressed. I ain't got a haircut." I was like, "I know if I get to the house, I gotta, iron some clothes and stuff." I was like, "I wasn't even prepared." Iron.
I don't know what you said.
And then she was like, "Well, I need you here because we've been talking about it the whole time." And all I had on was like some polo and some normal clothes. Like, I mean, luckily I had a polo on because it's sort of formal.
Yeah, I wore a hoodie, so
yeah. I mean, a lot of people did. I seen well, my show. So I wasn't like dressed to the nines. When I started seeing people there, I was like, oh, these niggas is dressed.
Up,
and I wasn't comfortable. Like, I just felt like out of place. I had like a basketball hat on, and I just felt uncomfortable the whole time. It was like, you don't listen to dress code at all, did you? And I was like,
bro, you had to know that no matter what, you weren't going to be dressed worse than you.
Yeah, no. I looked very bad. Not bad, but it wasn't like I felt out of place.
I wore these Skechers there, no lie.
I felt out of place.
Yeah.
I had my like these. I showed you shoes, but they did not feel like they fit in, and people were taking pictures. I was like, God, I can't be a part of this picture. I want to be like, what was Dion wearing? I just felt out of place, and then I injured my back. Why
you sound like the Tyson? My back,
spinal, my spinal, and those chairs were not comfortable, and I just kept flipping butt cheeks and watching the whole time. And I was like, I got to stretch, and I was like, and we were like on, I don't know what place.
I think the order was the same.
Same. So my butt was hurting. My butt was hurting as soon as Tony got on.
Yeah,
I was like, woo. I said, woo. I kept readjusting. This lady said, excuse me, what side you gonna be on? And I was like, oh, I'm being disruptive.
I'm gonna be everywhere.
I'm being disruptive.
My back hurts.
And it was like these chairs right here.
Yeah. They weren't comfortable.
Yeah. So in my head I was like, I gotta get out of here. And then Nene was like, you gonna stay on the second show before? I was like, I have to get out of here. I was like, people were taking pictures. I kept thinking like, I do not want to be in this legendary. I could have.
Everybody was like, Dion, you were there? No one knew you were there.
Nigga, I talked to DC.
For one, but you're known, you and DC both are known for disappearing.
Yeah.
You guys will hit the poof, the ball,
yeah.
the smoke cloud. Where'd they go?
I talked to DC. I talked to Keon. I talked to Ron G. I talked to B. Lou. I talked to everybody. Sydney, Esau. I talked to all of them in the back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, as I was leaving, I talked to Keon. But I dashed out of there like, don't look at my outfit,
bro.
Like I felt like shut up, man.
Why does everybody care so much?
Because I felt out of place. It felt like I had like the stink arms, and it was like,
well, that's different.
Yeah, it felt
if you
like
musty. That's different. That's a different thing.
It was like I was at a hug party. It was like, yo, give me some hug, Deanna.
Bro, that whole list said wear this. I was like, I'm wearing jeans, these Skechers, and this hoodie. What's up?
No, but the thing is, I had an option.
What's up?
I had an option, but if I went home, I would have been late. So I do.
Why?
Because you're not abiding by the rules. They said come as this, and I'm being disrespectful. It's like saying, hey.
So you never jaywalked?
No, of course.
You follow all the rules now, Dion.
So if you came to play basketball in football attire, you'd be totally fine with that.
If I came to play,
yes,
bro. You know me.
But what I'm saying is,
you know me, Dion.
Why would you make your life uncomfortable?
Now, why would you make your life uncomfortable is one thing, but it's about cats roasting me.
It wasn't about roasting. It's like I
get your butt cheeks now. That I understand. The butt cheeks thing about sitting down and that's physically uncomfortable. I understand that 100%.
Yeah.
But just the fact you're like, I'm getting these pictures. Man, I'd have been like, yo, Scrubby McGee, hit me.
Yeah, you are 0 for 2 for that.
What you mean? Oh, for the dress code, even for strange things.
He said, hey, why don't everybody wear white?
Man, I'm telling you, I had white pants. Had I still been in the weight when I bought those white pants?
You said what?
If I'd been at the weight still when I bought those white pants, it would have been fire, bro. Yeah. It would have been fire. But the way that I was at when I was like, oh. And then I tried to go last minute and find some white pants.
So why you switch pants? Because you couldn't fit the white ones?
Yeah, because even the ones I had were 40.
But
and I was like,
why do you care? Man?
I couldn't fit them.
Why do you care, though?
Because they wouldn't get around my waist. I couldn't button them.
But it doesn't matter, man. You did what you're supposed to do.
That's why I wore the black. I couldn't wear them.
But why couldn't you wear jeans? They gave you a dress code.
I did wear jeans.
And you still wear whites.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I tried to wear white jeans.
But you didn't have to, though.
I couldn't fit. No, because even when I went looking, I couldn't find another pair of pants because it was last minute. So I did that last minute.
But what I'm saying is Tony Baker, Sabrina, someone, everybody said wear white.
Yeah.
You could have came in jeans. I mean, like not jeans, but you could have came in denim.
Yeah, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I had white jeans.
No, you could have came in denim.
What are you talking about? In the blue jeans?
As in not even abiding by the dress code.
I did. I wore black jeans.
I said you could have came entirely.
Why would I come entirely?
Exactly. You abide by the dress code. You did what they said.
Yeah, but I was like, I had this dope white hoodie that I already had. So I was like, I got this dope white hoodie. That's great. And it was an Honor Serene. I'm not doing an HBO Max special. But I was honoring the kid.
Honor Serene.
And had I had white pants that would actually get around my fat ass, I would have wore. But I just couldn't.
Nigga, when I tell you the worst feeling, I'm about to start crying.
What?
Is having the mindset of I'm about to go to this party, I'm about to go to this comedy club, I'm gonna hit him with this outfit, hit him with this, and you get this. Motherfucker. No.
This must have shrunk.
No. And now you are scrambling for a new outfit. Yeah. Or piecing together. I have to wear these pants.
That was me.
Because it goes with these shoes.
That was me a strange thing. I said, no, these should fit. I was trying to stretch them out. They should put my arms in the legs. They should fit. They should fit.
Oh boy. It's like I would cancel plans. Hey, I ain't coming, man.
I knew that. Like I said, for the white ones, I had the thigh roll. And I couldn't button it. I said, I can't.
Yeah.
Junk was all out.
Yeah.
I can't even button it.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, maybe I could just, because I was thinking I could just cover it with a hoodie. And I was like, they're going to see this. I got to supposed to carry the casket too.
Bunch of comedians.
This is all going to get seen. And then I was like, because even with the black pants, I was like, hey, man. No one was ever going to tell me that I didn't show up. because I was like, from the moment it happened, I was there. You know what I mean? And like,
That's what you're justified.
no, but not even that.
Why don't you have any black pants on? Hey man, I showed up for the past 2 weeks.
No,
man.
because people will tell you, "Hey, you only had one job, Chaz," and I was like, "You don't know the you stranger, right? You stranger, don't come at me." You know what I mean? You have no idea what I did and how I feel, right? And even with because even with like, you know, we had help Tony Clowney's crib and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like we were just doing stuff, you know. And so then I remember somebody was talking about. I said something on one of these ads on. Were you there that day? Were you a guest that day? When I did the.
You haven't said nothing yet.
Wait, hold on. On Daddy Issues, and I said, "What if you're gonna rip on a purple mattress?" Were you there?
Yeah,
okay.
I was there.
So somebody was like, "Yo, Chaz, you shouldn't mess up Tony's money." Blah blah blah. I said, "Hey man, I guarantee, I care way more about Tony's pockets than you do. It's like I get. There's no way in the world me and you care for Tony the same way.
Right.
You're not even close on the scale." I know my friend's best interest. I was like, you have zero. You do not know him.
Did you say that to him?
Yeah, oh yeah. I wrote a nice lengthy letter to the government, to the CEO. I was like, don't ever come at me talking about what's best for my friend. You have no idea what I've done in business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people will come at you for like whatever reasons. And I was like, if it's joking, I don't mind. People joke, you know, they rip the forces. I don't, you know me, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll wear clean black forces and dirty white forces all the time just to give people something to say. Just to show you how much I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I care.
No, I don't.
I do.
I hate the culture. I hate that it's like, yo, bro, you got on the Skechers, dog. This is what we doing. This is, oh man, them J's look raggedy. You be like, why am I trying to impress you, bro? I don't know you.
Yeah, I am surviving out here.
Nor do I care. I do not care.
So I definitely understand.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I tell you where it came from?
Go for it.
I'll tell you why I don't care. Two things. One, I used to work at this clothing store called Man Alive back in Lansing, Michigan. And I used to have all this fly stuff. Super, super dapper, right? I had all the Sean John. I had way too many velour suits, right? It was that era, right?
Yeah.
I had Vocal, which was Nelly's thing. I had Outkast gear. I had the State Property, right? I had way too big clothes that we all wore. I had this all white Sean John basketball shorts, like I had all the colored Timbs. I had so much stuff. Guess how much of that stuff I had?
Guess how much stuff?
Of that I have now.
None.
Zero of it. Yeah, how many thousands of dollars did I spend on it? That could have went somewhere else, be way more productive. I bought a pair of LeBrons, right? Maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to go splurge and buy these $200 pairs of shoes. Guess what happened the first day I had them? Dude? They got stolen.
Where?
In the back, I had this pickup truck, and somebody broke my back, and they stole it. And I was like, this is why you do not. I went to the store to get something else. I was making stops. Someone stole it.
They specifically got those?
They got that. My hat. I had some hats in there. They had like some other stuff. I had some C- hats from way back in the day.
Wow.
Someone took it, and I was like, "This is not even. You know, it's probably Darren. What you need this hat for, right?"
Yeah.
So that was one reason. I was like, it doesn't matter what I buy. I was like, all that stuff that costs money or that looks great, because you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Sure.
That's a big reason why I'm not into the designer stuff. Second reason, when I was homeless and I didn't have any other clothes, and Tony gave me all my hand-me-downs, and everybody made fun about, your jeans so big. Why are you rocking all this stuff? Because everything was just too big. I still went up and did stand-up. I still went to work. I still got respect, right? And it was never a thing about me being like, oh, well, check. Like, even when I started getting money and I can buy stuff, I was like, I've already heard the worst. What am I going to hear past this?
Yeah.
Chaz can't dress. We know that. What else? What else? What else we doing? What else we doing?
You sound like somebody who's fat. And,
I am somebody who's fat.
and they're like, yo, you fat? Yeah, what else, man? You said you want to lose weight. Yeah, I know, but whatever. What else you got? So it's like you can improve, but you're trying to cut off. You're getting your M&M on at the end. It's like you're cutting somebody off before they get to the punchline.
Yeah, I'm just like this. It is what it is, bro. I'm very happy. I'm very comfortable. I don't need. It'd be different if I liked it. Like I wear all these cartoon nerd shirts and stuff like that, except for this one. I'll explain this one in a second. But I wear all these other cartoon nerd stuff because I like them.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm just gonna wear stuff I like. If somebody has a problem with it, it's not my problem that they have a problem with it.
Well,
they don't like it.
Yeah, but clothes make you feel a certain way. It gives you a certain confidence,
and it's all about how you feel. And I care way more about how I feel than somebody else.
Yeah,
it's not even close.
Yeah.
Even yo be like, I wish sometimes you dress nicer. I'm like, that's great. That's crazy.
Why can't you do that?
I could. I don't want
But
to.
if she's asking you, you say, I don't want to.
Yeah, now, if we went somewhere, it was like you have to wear this formal attire. I would A, not go, or B, wear what I want to wear. Like we were going to go to this Bounce Awards once, right? The Trumpet Awards. And I was like, well, I'm not wearing a suit, so what else can we do? I was like, I'm not going to do it unless somebody's paying me to be in this suit. And
Stubborn.
I didn't go.
Stubborn Chad.
I just didn't go. I don't
You didn't
want
go
to.
because you didn't want to wear a
I don't
suit?
want to.
Sure. Yeah. It's
When I had a job, I had to wear a tie. I used to go and wear a tie every day. Now that I don't.
You are the Kyrie Irving
of
But Kyrie messed up the bag. I'm going to go get the money. If you say, hey, Chaz, take this COVID test for $15 million, shoot me up, fam. For money, I'm selling out for bread, bro.
But he said, I'm doing this as a stance for the people, the voiceless. So you're like, I don't want to do it, even though
For
it's
me.
right, even though it is safer or it is wiser for possible connections at this bounce, event. So, oh yeah, he's the creator of, he's the writer of. He's like, nah, just because I didn't want to wear a certain attire, I'm ruining the future potential bags.
I can't ruin bags, bro.
All right.
You can't ruin what's for you, bro.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You can ruin what's for you.
If you don't work, sure. I work. I've earned everything I've got.
If I'm saying, hey Chaz, get here within 3 hours. I have a whole community of people here that's huge fans of you. They're willing to donate $50 million if you get here. You're like, hey man,
It's $50 million. I'm showing up.
but if you say, hey man, I'm kind of having a pickle with my daughter and my girl, so I can't do it. Can they reschedule? I'm like, they cannot. You be like, can't even do it, bro.
Family first, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You can ruin what's for you. This literally is for you, and you say, I can't make it.
But if I tell my wife, hey, there's 50 mil on the table.
If you leave out this house, Chaz, you're leaving forever.
Yeah, I'm sure this 50 mil make you feel better later. That is a whole different. Hey, I might have been rash about that 50 million. I was angry at the time. I love you. Oh, I walking with those big ass checks. Oh, now you love me, do you?
I would love those sketches. Somebody going to the bank with their check like,
Hey,
to
does
squeeze
it
it.
fit in the slot?
sir, this is not real. Oh, it's real. Y'all see me on TV? I got they gave it to me on TV. See that?
Yeah.
Let me slide through it. Can I go over the top?
I told you before, like I would definitely wear something nicer for you, right? I was like, I don't have a problem being like, oh, as long as I'm comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know,
But have you tried, like don't cut it off. Have you tried to go like to a customized?
I've never even.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I never
and
thought
that's
about
what I want for my birthday. I want to get like a
Custom
whole
suit.
custom suit and take. I'm turning 40 this year.
What?
Yeah, I'm turning 40.
Yeah.
And I
What's
wanna-
the date? When's your birthday?
March 5th.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yep. And I want a whole little photo shoot of me in some customized, because these hips,
Don't lie.
you can't just go in the store and buy them. Let me get that right there. I got to get it customized. So I want to do that just to kind of say I've never seen myself
In a custom.
suited and booted, because I've lived a very casual hoodie, sweats life for the past 10 years. And it's like, I want to feel like I've accomplished a lot. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, man, even if you don't feel comfortable, people will believe in you on how you carry yourself, how you talk, how you inspire. It is a world of fake it till you make it. Even if you're dead broke, if you look confident,
Right.
if you smell
right.
successful,
Right.
if you, it's like, wow, who is this guy? I want to hear more.
I remember wearing a tie. People were like, hello, sir. I remember I had to do an interview at UPS, and I was wearing a tie, just kind of
tying
walking
your hat?
around. Huh?
You're tying your
No,
hat?
not before that. Before the hat date. Well, I did wear the hat, but not at the interview. But I remember a guy was like, "Hey, do you know what such?" I was like, "Oh, I don't work here." And he was like, "Oh, sorry, but you do look like somebody's boss. Why is that coming to my ear?"
Because it's the ear.
Huh?
Because it's the speaker.
Oh, you put it in the mic.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I looked behind me. But no, it's 100% makes a difference. And man, if I cared that much, what people thought, I'd do it.
Imagine if you came to get a job. They were like, Jazz, I need you to go to Sony Pictures. And you go to Sony Pictures. There's a guy who wants to fund that movie that you wrote. Come through. You get there. He's there. You know, black guy, cigar in his mouth, locks, hoodie on. He's like this. What's up, man? What you talking about? What you got? He got like the Diddy glasses on, sandals on. He's not even like look like he's interested. Versus somebody that's like welcoming you at the door with a suit on. Hey, heard a lot about you. Same guy, black guy, hair's tied up nice. He got the reading glasses on. Hey, sit right here. You want some water and joint? It's like, oh, you are interested in me versus like I don't care what you think, man.
Have you ever met Russell Simmons?
Well, yeah, since you can't use that excuse. Listen, because he's already established.
You talking about a guy who's already established? Meeting a guy.
No, as in his name is.
But you were talking about me going to meet a guy,
right? You know Russell Simmons from the 80s.
So if you're saying, hey, this dude wants to fund your project,
right? So Mark Zuckerberg can do that because he's Mark Zuckerberg versus Patrick Malone.
But there's a bunch of rich people we don't know their names.
Right, but Patrick Malone wants to give a first impression to somebody I wants to sponsor. I want to invest in. Because
I should judge this person off the way he's dressed.
Yes, because if you have 5 other meetings with Sony, with Paramount, with Netflix, you want them to choose you. So like, I want to be presentable. So when you coming to see me, I want to be like, hey, choose me.
Where I'm meeting you is way more important than what you're wearing. If you say, hey, come meet me in this behind this alley somewhere, I'll be like, hey man, I don't know. Why can't we meet in a restaurant? Yeah. Or if I walk in some dirty building, I'll be like, hey, yo, this ain't, you know? That. But if you were walking in the, I'll be like, yo, but if we're in the damn Chateau Le Grand, right? And you're walking in some sweats and stuff, I'll be like, I'm probably in sweats also. I'm probably wearing a hoodie. I'm probably in something close to this. I'm probably wearing a Partners in Rhyme shirt. I'm probably wearing some cartoon hoodie.
You don't cannot be this stubborn.
Dog, wait a minute. Do you think I've ever had a meeting where I haven't dressed like me? You know people I've sat down with? You think I've ever dressed any different?
Because you're probably the person in power.
I'm not the person. I'm like somebody's. Hey, talk to Chaz about this. You know who the guy in power is where I work. You know that. I've never ever sat with anybody he's sat with or met with somebody and dressed a different way. I haven't ever.
Bentley?
Whether it was
the same?
No. Like Ben might go get dressed up for something. You know what I mean? But for me, if it's been like, okay, you're gonna meet with Chaz at such and such time. Anytime I've met with Light, anytime I've met with anybody, I'm in something casual like this all the time.
Yeah.
When I put jeans on, people be like, oh, what's the occasion? Right?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, hey, bro, I'm chilling in this sweatsuit. I'm chilling in this thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to.
When I see the billionaires wearing the normal clothes, they be like, that's a flex.
I'm so inspired, bro.
That's a flex.
I get inspired by that so much.
They be like, I ain't got to just for you.
Dog, that inspires the hell out of me.
You know what's
that
happening.
Inspires me way more than some Jordans, bro. I want to get to the point where they're like, yeah, Chaz just like a bum, but he's worth $500 billion. He can do that. Why can't I do that
clean,
now?
Though.
Yeah, they're clean.
Like I'm sure you dress down, but that shirt is brand new.
Right.
They don't have to wash clothes. They probably just
right.
They probably get stuff.
What do I do? I wore it. What do I do with it now?
Yeah. So that's what I want. Me, I'm 14th washed. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't clean my shoes. I'm a problem.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just got to the point where I really got to this place where other people's opinions mean very, very little. There's only 2 people's opinions I care about, and that's my wife's and my daughter's, and that's it. And she don't really have opinions yet about things. But and you know, it kind of came from the beef that me and my pops had, and even with like the beef I had with the dudes in the group chat with like Tony and them, because I think there was a time I can't remember what we were arguing about, but I was kind of like, hey, you know what, man. These guys is hurting my feelings, and I'm taking it personal. Yeah. And whether it was personal or not, I let other people affect my feelings. And I was like, never again will I let other people who don't impact my day-to-day life affect my feelings. So even in a group chat, it'd be all jokes now. You know what I mean? Like how it's supposed to be. But like they'll make fun of me for like leaving a group chat. I left twice in the group chat.
Get your ass back in there.
Yeah, I was like, nah, man, because this is becoming a source of negativity for me. And I was like, why would I take that in? I was more than willing to love them because in person it was always all love, but the group chat was awful, right? It was awful in the group chat. And so then I was like, nah, man, like I'm letting people affect how I feel about me. That's crazy to me. Yeah. And that's when I was like, that's insane that we'll let people affect how we feel about ourselves.
They're your brothers, though.
Right. They're my brothers.
And it's one of those things of like, I love y'all, and the fact that I love y'all so much, y'all shouldn't be hurting me this much. But also, you shouldn't be taking it personal. Right. Because they know they're doing it out of love. It's funny how
Maybe they were. It didn't feel like love, though. I go like, love is supposed to feel like love. You can tell me like a truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you was like, Chaz, bro, you stubborn, bro. I'm like, okay. You know, but if I'm like, damn, let me go fix it. If I thought it was a problem.
But the reason why I call you stubborn is because I want you to come to a realization like, I can see that, Dion. But you be like, no. Like, you can't be like, that's different. You be always like, no,
I agree with you on something.
You do not.
I do something.
So I enjoy trying to create scenarios to put you into like a, So and the thing is, I really don't care a lot of these scenarios about like, but what, in my head, I'm like, what if I hit him with this? Hopefully he can be like, I can see that being a thing. But you be like, no, I would love if, no, that would never happen. Look at me. Like, so I'm like, all right, this guy, he's just being stubborn in the stubbornness.
Nah, man, I feel like, I really feel like I have a different way of thinking, right?
Yes.
And then that people think I'm nuts.
Yes.
And then I go like, I'm not the crazy one. I go like, I'm not the crazy one. I feel free of other people's emotions and feelings. I'm free.
But when I asked you earlier today to go live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, you said, why?
Yeah, I told you why I didn't want to. I told you because I was like, to go build an audience on YouTube, on Instagram, it's a whole different algorithm and it's a whole different load of work.
Sure, it has. You still on YouTube though.
But I'm building my audience on YouTube.
But you can build both.
You can. I'm focusing on YouTube. That's my focus. I'm focusing on building an audience on YouTube.
All right.
That's what I'm focused on. All right. It's like you can do both. I'm like, yeah, I could. I could go write 2 movies at the same time. But then I'm like, one takes from the other always.
All right.
So I go like, I'm gonna focus here. If that comes back around, great. But right now, and I'm more than willing to admit I'm wrong. I'll be the first one to tell you like, hey, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. Because things might change.
But
you might change your mind.
Then you have to justify why you was wrong.
I can be like, hey, you know what? I can say this. I didn't think it was actually that easy to build that audience at the same time. Because actually, when I looked at the algorithm, this was like this, and I was like, I didn't know it was that easy to do both at the same time. I could say that, and I'm like, I had no idea. I should have done my research first.
I guarantee you, the last person to come over from MySpace to Facebook, wasn't you? You was the last person.
This is still going to Facebook, ain't gonna be nothing.
You was the last person. Like, hold up, man. We just gotta rebrand ourselves, man. Hey, if you leave and go over to that Facebook, I'm taking you at my top 8.
Facebook is dying. MySpace is dying.
I'm taking you at my top 8.
I still log in today. Remember, like people getting offended. I'm not in your top 8. It was top 32, top 64. Yeah.
They kept adding it up.
All right, who else? You just had to add more people.
Who else in here?
Man, people be mad. I'm not in your top 8.
Hey man, but what you said last night was foul. The funny thing is, that's how you get back and smells like, yo, I'm taking him out my top 8.
That was unfollowing you.
I'm taking
him out. Have you ever
my
unfollowed anybody?
Yes.
I've muted people.
Yes, I'm glad we're talking about this.
Okay.
I unfollow a lot of women that are extremely beautiful. Friends of mine. Because I'm following them for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It's not like they got good content. It's like, oh.
You can mute people. You don't have to unfollow them.
Really?
Oh yeah, mute's amazing. I don't see a damn thing from them. They'll never.
Really? I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a lot of beautiful friends. I have a lot of beautiful friends back home. I'm going on a timeline of lust. I got to unfollow you because you You ain't talking about but it's showing titties.
Right.
I gotta mute. I gotta start muting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to do that.
Yeah.
And I've never blocked anybody. I enjoyed having dialogue with people. If they say something that was hurtful, or I'm like, why do you feel that way? Sometimes people say stuff like something I've said on Daddy Issues or Black Blasphemy or All Death. They be like, "Hey man, you really think Ice Cube is trash, man? Your mama's trash." I was like, "Golly, bro, what happened here?" I'm just joking, man. Yeah, I need you to take that comment down.
All right, buddy.
So it's you get people like that, but I've never got to the point of like said something that was so hurtful that I was like, I don't even want you on my page anymore. I always like let's open up the dialogue, because a lot of people just say things to. A lot of times people say things just for other comments. Like you want to be viral on someone else's page.
Right.
Like,
I got the top comment over here.
Yeah.
No, man, like, I see the value. There's a ton of value in social media. Right? It doesn't mean a lot to me. This is why I don't post a lot on, especially Twitter anymore, or Instagram, right? Because it was just to build a following, right? And then it just felt something so out of my character that I was like, I'm just doing this just to do it. But when I talk to other people, they do it just to do it as well, right? Because they want to build a following, which is why I like going live on YouTube, because people actually care about me. So people actually care over time. Because I thought nobody would care before, because I was like, why? I wouldn't really care. I don't watch a lot of people's stuff.
And when you go dual YouTube, Instagram, like, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. Dion told me to do this like 5 months ago. This is the best thing ever happened. Now I'm at 10,000 followers.
Yeah. I mean, and it probably means something to somebody, right?
Because thing is, your friends are on Instagram. So they'll be like, let me come in and talk to you.
My friends are very popular, right?
So
I have very, very popular. I'm the least popular person in my group, easily, right? And I've never felt bad. I've never felt like I don't get the recognition I deserve. I've never felt anything that makes me go like, I gotta go do this. The only thing I want to do is make people laugh and get paid for it. So when I got into writing, I was fine. Like I miss doing stand up, which we'll talk about that later. I miss doing stand up because it was fun, right? But I don't miss the necessarily the traveling and stuff like that. So I go like, man, that aspect is fun of it, but just to do social media, it feels like it's work. It feels like a thing that I'm anti social media. So I had to find something that I liked. I liked going live and talking with people. I was like, oh, that's fun. You know what I mean? But YouTube is where they know me from Daddy Issues, right? So that's why I went over there easily, because I was like, it was an easy transition when I started doing C- Society and building that. Because people just kept asking me to do something. He's like, when you going to put something up? But subscribe to you. You ain't got nothing up.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, people really... So let me find something that I want to do, which is why I did C- Society, which isn't necessarily just comedy, but, you've done it. Yeah. Dion Lack has done it.
Yeah, I never got reposted from on your page either.
I haven't reposted anybody because I can't.
No, as in, I seen your clips of other people, everybody.
You've probably only seen 3 people, and that was the early.
I will go on your page and I see everybody that you did on that show. Hey, you skipped over me, yo.
I don't think Kente got one. I don't think
after
Zach and Oren got one.
Got one, yo.
I don't think so.
That's all good though. No, you got to look at Instagram like it's a commercial.
I get it.
For whatever you're trying to create. It is.
I watch Tony and I go like, that's valuable. Yeah. There's a lot of value right there.
Yeah. So
pretty good.
So when he does stuff like, show a clip from Daddy Issues, I'm sure it's a reminder like, hey, Daddy Issues is on. Hey, buy tickets today. I'm sure it's like, oh, let me go on the website right now.
I think part of it too is I remember like watching Jade had 1 million. Like he's got maybe like he's got a lot more on Instagram now. But when I started when Jade had 1 million, Big Ja had 1 million on YouTube. I think he had like 50,000 on Instagram, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't even go over there." And now he has a lot more. And he was just kind of like, I just been so focused on this. And I think that was a thing about me building it too. I was like, let me focus on this. It ain't going nowhere. And if it goes somewhere, it's gonna be TikTok. It's gonna be something else.
Right.
You know. So I was
it does make you feel a certain way that this is our platform, but it's not our platform.
Right.
Like somebody can just suspend your account.
Which is why Kev, Ja, to have your own app is so great, bro.
Yeah.
It is. Because even when I think about like Patreon, I go like, somebody still can take the fact that somebody can take your stuff down because you don't meet third guy. I'm like, I can't wait to have my own crap. I can just be me.
But it's like gas prices. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, bud? You need us, baby.
So we're gonna raise the price to $6.
You gonna ride on the bus with the others?
With the commoners?
Huh? No,
so it's a brilliant platform.
You that Mercedes, go put that on there. I mean, it's so much value in social media, especially if you're trying to be an entertainer, you have a business. It's so much value.
Because you really literally reminding people, hey, it's up. Go watch it. Of course, you could play the whole thing on Instagram, but you won't potentially get paid. You know, it sucks because it's like when I do my Christmas raps, I'm like, hey, my Christmas rap is up on the YouTube page. Go click the link in my bio.
Yeah.
Hopefully my numbers get high. If I post the whole video there, it's like hilarious, dope, funny. You get like 16,000 views. You be like, I wish those views went over to YouTube.
right.
Possibly have got paid for that.
And I think Instagram is letting people pay now, make money now.
It's like more of a Patreon for Instagram.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like badges. So those badges are like you go live and you tell somebody like if you buy a badge, I can shout you out, or tell your mom happy birthday or something like that. So it's like one of those things of, that's it.
I just feel like I'm just dancing for money, bro. I hate it.
Everyone is, bro.
I hate it.
You haven't created water.
I want to do something I care about. I was like, that's the whole idea.
You ain't new. Everybody do, man.
That's why. But people don't.
There's a nigga at Taco Bell like, I just want to do something new.
But then you can do it. So then it's like, well, you can go do this for now, right? Or you can just do what you want to do.
But we talking about stubborn jazz though. I give you a guideline of how to do. You be like, that seems like a lot of work.
Well, that makes a
yeah,
difference
exactly.
If it's a lot of work.
That seems like a lot of work. I just want to just put my thumb up.
Going live was so easy. I said, boop, hey, what's up, y'all? I couldn't believe how easy it was. And I was hesitant for so long to do it because I didn't think anybody would care.
Up. Yeah.
I was like, who's going to care? And then I was like, Chaz, you do this to yourself all the time. You talk yourself out of a good idea. You don't know what you can build yet because you talk yourself out of it because you're doubting yourself for no reason yet.
Yeah.
I said, do it. And if no one shows up, then stop.
Yeah.
And then you can feel dumb.
Right.
And, so I was like, you gotta go give yourself this.
What's crazy is,
and I love it. I love you guys.
Yeah, for years I've been building Lactose, almost literally like 11 years. The problem is I know how YouTube work. You have to be consistent. We were not consistent. We talking about like months without posting anything.
Yeah.
Because we're still steady building other people's projects.
Right.
Then Twills was like, I'll do my Sweet Tea and Sass every week. Then we went to the extreme by having the green screen and all these little effects that came up when she's talking about certain things. That took so much time to build and post. And then I was like, all right, I'll create sketches. So your sketches and then mine. And I was like, this just become. And then we get hired for something. Then all that stuff is gone.
Right.
So that's the Lactose page. When I first signed up for YouTube, that's that Dion Lack page, and I was posting things that I had did on like when I was a child. Like, so if you look at those videos from there, I'm like a 16-year-old. so I'm like, do I start from scratch from 89 subscribers, or do I start from my Lactose page where it has nothing to do with?
I mean, I can't say nothing to do with.
Well, if you ask any YouTube person, they always go, everybody starts from zero, right? And I was doing these things back in the day where I was making these fake audition videos, which I still really loved. and I was doing like I remember I did one for Flight, and I was like, yeah, I'm here to read for Fligga hit. Fligga hits? Fligga hit? And then Jade was recording from, so he'd be like, no, could you do the other blah, blah, blah? Oh, yeah. And then I would always do some really horrible version of whatever I saw. And like, we're going to roll the plane, right? And I'd be like, we're going to roll the planny. And it was just that, right? And so, and then I was doing this other thing called Ain't That, where I would just talk about whatever went viral for the week or whatever. And I had the one video that the guy who did the "I'm not gay no more," right? And I did a whole, really small, just me in a purple shirt going, and then I don't think it went viral, but it got me 30,000 views.
30,000.
Yeah, I got 30,000. So I had like no subscribers, and then I got like 100 in like a week.
That's funny.
That 100 stayed because I never did anything again. And that 100. So when I started actually working again, so now I think maybe it might be at 1,000 something. And then it was literally this year we got 800 subscribers. Right,
you get 800 subscribers in a year.
In this year,
that's what's up.
So that was just actually like, hey man, when you do some stuff,
yeah,
people will actually come and watch it, but people want to know that you're, going to be there.
Yeah,
and I get it. It's like if CBS just stopped putting on stuff, you would change to ABC, right?
Yeah.
And CBS was like, nah, guys, we're not airing this anymore.
You're just gonna see static for like a couple days.
You just be like, click, let me go watch something else, which I get.
Right.
So when people actually leave, most people forget, to actually unsubscribe. But when people leave, I just didn't know. I mean, of course, I knew that YouTube is powerful, but I don't realize that
this is a world.
People watch. Somebody sent me a picture today, and I reposted it. Like they took a picture of them watching the live on YouTube, and I was like, people watch YouTube on TV.
I do too.
Which is crazy to me. I still only keep it on the phone. I'm like, but my Sephora and Izzy now, she watches stuff on YouTube. It's on TV.
Man, I watch them. I watch a highlight of the games on that mug. I watch.
It still blows my mind. I'm just like, this wasn't like this when I was a kid.
Yeah, man, YouTube is still new. Like,
and it's been around
as a kid.
2008.
Yeah, I would say, and that's when it was just like. No, it was just a platform. Right. It wasn't even like about money. It was just like, hey, upload Charlie Bit Me. Remember?
Right, yeah, man. And I wish that I remember when I came to LA, I was like, man, I ain't coming to LA to be on YouTube. I came to LA to be on TV. Yeah. Zero TV.
Yeah.
I've done so little TV.
Yeah. Have you been in any of the Harvest Studios as an actor?
Mm-hmm. You'll see me like I'm all over. From like Indica season 3 on, and I think Family Time season 5 on, you'll see me all over the place. Whether I'm being like a featured extra or having online, I'm always somewhere. Mm-hmm. I'm in like every season. I haven't done one for Millennials or Partners in Rhyme yet, but I think this year Partners.
I need to get cast in one of those, man.
What you want to do?
Something, dude. Not even like not as the main. It's just feature. I need to audition for something. Because I haven't acted in someone else's project since 2018.
Yeah,
I need to get back. Yeah. I'm sick of people telling me, "Dude, you're an actor. You're act outs.
You're a great performer."
Yeah, just I was directing your project. I'm looking over here because that's where they were shot. Looking over here, and I'm giving this girl instructions on how to do this scene. She was like, "Why aren't you doing this?" And I was like, let's focus on you. Because she was not delivering these lines the way I want them to do. Yeah. She's like, you need to be over here. You are killing me. You are hilarious.
All the time, bro. We be doing reads. They'll be murdering. They was like, you should do this role. But then they'll go cast somebody else who's bigger.
Yeah, that's funny.
Or who has more followers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what happens all the time.
And that's what I'm telling you, build your Instagram.
Yeah, I get it. I'm on it.
You know what's funny about being a director is it's a thin line between giving the actors their creative choices and seeing how it plays out, because in your head you see how you want it to come out, but he's like, oh, that's a good direction. That's a perfect world. But then sometimes it's like you're not understanding the choice. You're not your choice that you chose is not the direction and is not portraying what this scene is needed. So when you give someone notes, they like, oh God, I've been rehearsing for weeks and I can't turn this off.
Yeah.
When I told this girl, I said, listen, you're not the character.
Yeah.
He's the character.
Right.
It's funny if you give these lines as serious as possible.
Right.
I need for you to look crazy.
Right.
You're going to be thin line between love and hate.
Right.
He's going to be Martin. She's funny because we don't know. She's unpredictable.
Right.
I'm giving her these descriptions. You see, I was like, you've seen it before, right? Like, that's what you want. She's still trying to be a character. I'm like, oh, guys, all right, you're not going to let this go. And so when I gave her the directions, she was like, I kind of feel like. So, yeah.
I don't want to work with actors anymore.
Actors?
Yeah.
You want to work with amphibians?
I want to work with myself, right? You guys.
That's called masturbation.
My friends. I love masturbation. It's all about me, and I'm done when I want to be done, baby. No one gets disappointed. and then I want to do like more animation stuff.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But as far as working with actors who show up and complain and whine, not all you guys, some of you agree. If anybody I know personally is watching this, but actors ruin everything. They ruin every show. Not anytime we're late, but they just, when the show ends or something happens,
because it's selfish. It's selfish. They say, I want to look good.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things of like
Man,
I don't think it's that. I think
you're getting paid to do what I tell you to do. Read these lines like I want you to. That's what you're here for.
yeah, but why would I use it in that direction?
And no one else wants to do this. I can't wait to be the guy who says, I will pay you for the day. I will pay you for your work. Please leave. I can't wait to do that.
Because
I can't wait to say thank you. But you're a bad actor because you can't take direction.
Because what they're trying to say is, I want this scene to be a part of my reel, and I want to give it exactly like this, and I can't turn this off because I've been rehearsing for 2 weeks like this.
You know what? Let's just. But you can't, because you can't go, let's stop. You got I set all this up. Like people on the clock.
Right.
And we can't just stop. We have to get there.
And you don't have an understudy ready to come in.
Yeah, you can't just be like, all right, you know what I mean? Let's just cancel today, guys. Other people lending their time, right? He's like, you can't just do. I can't wait to be in a spot where I can go, hey, you know what? You're not doing what we're asking you to, so we'll pay you. We'll talk to your agent, but you're good. You can probably go look for other projects now. I can't wait to do that.
You know how much money he has wasted that day.
Yep. I can't wait to be in a position where I can waste that money.
It ain't gonna be that.
What?
Because now the higher ups is gonna be like,
oh, I plan on owning what I'm talking about.
Be like,
I'm the higher up.
So you won't be taking those. You ain't gonna be in the battlegrounds.
I'm not saying I'm not running MGM yet.
I mean, you ain't gonna be in the back watching the showrunners talking. You come in like, can I chime in?
They're gonna call me. Having an issue. What's the issue? This actor about the block. Tell them to go home.
So she's the main actress.
Okay.
So we have a whole season to shoot. We got 2 episodes today.
I guarantee we can find someone else. I promise you, there's someone else out there who's just as good, just as talented, and will work and do it. We know that. How many people can you call right now who would come and love to be on a show?
And then her true Hollywood story was like, there was a time like back in 2022 when Chaz Rogers, he fired me because I didn't want to take directions from this asshole showrunner. And from that day, I kind of feel like I got blacklisted because the story got out and about.
Maybe. Should have listened. Should have did your job the way
And that's why the show never got picked up. It was a trash ass pilot that he wrote about bareback bears.
I look at stuff, bro, and I'm like, you know, I'm not the person to go like, acting's a privilege. I'm not that person because it's a lot of work, right? People are like, being in the NFL is a privilege. Like, I worked my ass to get. Being a privilege is something you just kind of, you can get without appreciation. I'm like, I worked hard. I earned all this. True. Privilege my ass, right? So I don't ever want to say that acting is a privilege, but I go, you work hard to get here, and your job is literally unless you write it yourself, like you have a director who has the vision.
Right.
That's the director's job. Right. You're working for the director right
now.
That's your job, is to get what the director wants from you. If you can't do that, I don't care how many lines you can remember, I don't care how many what you can cry and command, right? I don't care how well you can emote or make people laugh. If you can't do what the director asks, you're a bad actor.
Absolutely. And there's a difference between acting and taking directions.
Right. Yeah.
People can act they ass off. The problem is if I say, hey, I have a different direction, I want you to tone it down and give me a Jamaican accent because this is a. They're like, oh, because you said in your resume you can be Jamaican. In the rehearsal, you did the Jamaican. Now I want you to switch over. It's like, I wasn't practiced for that.
I don't feel like my character. I want to deal with less and less people. You know what I mean? Like the older I get, the more curmudgeon I become.
Curmudgeon. Come on.
I want to deal less and less. If I can get paid for playing with Izzy all day, I would never come out the house, bro. We would go to the park. We would play all day.
You know what's gonna hurt you, bro? Ready for this?
Yeah.
Well, she don't want to play with you no more.
I know.
I remember that time when all I wanted to do was play with my youngest, man. But then she gonna get to the point of I have friends.
Yeah.
I have friends I'm talking to. Yeah. We're playing video games. I got earphones on. I'm talking to my friend in Chicago. Hey, did you get the green diamonds? Okay. Hey, Izzy, you wanna go play? After this level, Dad.
Promise.
And then
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt, man. And you know, and then when your opinions is maybe later. She's like, hey, you want to go play some checkers? Maybe later, Dad. I'm here. You be like, you know what? Maybe I should be getting some rain in. You right.
Cool, I had some work to do anyways. I mean, I just like it's
in the shower. Holding here, looking out the window.
That's when I go to you want to take a trip? I guess I'll go dress nice now. Might as well now because put something on now. Now you got to win her back.
Yeah.
For all the years I've been putting the kid first.
You know,
you still like tacos?
You remember Jagged Edge song that everyone loves, but it's such a trash lyrically?
Which one?
Let's get married. We might as well do it.
It's so funny. We ain't getting no older. We might as well do it.
We might as well do it.
Very romantic. The song was banging though.
It's a bop.
That beat would come in.
Oh, that's the remix.
Oh yeah, the remix was fire, bro.
We ain't getting no younger. We might. That lyric is so trash.
Super bad. Some girl was like,
let's get married. We
ain't getting no younger.
You know another song that slipped through the cracks? I didn't know any of these lyrics. I mean, I knew. Have you ever knew the entire verse, but you never knew what you were actually saying?
Yeah.
The most freakiest song I heard, knew all the lyrics, and I died laughing after I realized what I was saying. No. What's that one? You go there. What's Peaches and Cream?
Peaches and Cream?
Yeah, I know the chorus.
It was about like eating out a girl.
Yeah, but I didn't know the verse.
Oh, yeah. I looked it up a long time ago.
So,
something like licking in the morning when I'm waking up. Something. It was something like that.
Yeah. I didn't look at the lyrics because I didn't even peep that. Yeah. I knew what it's about because obviously Peaches and Cream. But all the songs that you requested, you dancing like you're naked. It almost feels like we're sexing. Oh yeah, girl, I know you like it.
Yeah.
And I can't hide it, and you can tell that I'm excited. Oh yeah, she said, step back, you dancing kinda close. Feel a little poke coming through on you. He said, oh, girl, I know you felt it. And boy, you know I can't help it. You know what I want to do. Super man, I was like, yo, why do I know all these lyrics?
Why did she say back up? And he was like, come on, girl, I know you felt it. I know you felt it.
Oh, girl, I know you felt it. And boy, you know I can't help.
That was a real thing.
Yeah. Khakis on with no drawers.
Yeah. What was that song?
Next, Too Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire song.
Yeah. Cause the song is so like you don't feel sexy in that beat.
You be like, yeah, you be singing both parts. Like, back it up. We be singing it. Then a little pop.
He said, "Oh boy, you know how fast." Cause it's he don't visually show it. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Look at me. Don't pay attention to the lyrics."
That's
it is.
Man, them songs, bro. You go back, you be like, oh,
I
did not know this was.
I challenge you and the subscribers to look up "Whipped Cream, Nuts, and Cherries" by an artist titled Goldie.
Whipped cream, nuts, and cherry.
It's the most vulgar song I've ever heard. And a 9-year-old Dion listened to that song over and over. That was my audio porn. I was like, oh, he said what? He said what?
What's it called? Whips and cream?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cherries and blunts. What is it called?
Whipped cream, nuts, and cherries.
Whipped cream, nuts, and cherry.
Whipped cream is the first verse, nuts second verse, and cherries. And it's so specific.
Is it a singer or a rapper?
Rapper.
Good name Goldie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he going. He's flowing too. He has that like it feel like he could have fit here.
I like that. Like Sir Mix-a-Lot never gave you something else that it wasn't. It's like I like big butts. Like like it wasn't some other
Well, he
song.
had another song.
No, I'm just saying like his song wasn't hiding. Like there's no.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's very
what's
specific.
it? Yeah, it was just very like I like big butts,
And I cannot
this
lie.
is what the song is about.
Yeah.
No, yeah, put them on a glass. It was his big butts for titties.
Yeah. And
What came in tough.
that old song. Hold on. I know you know the chorus, but if you actually listen to the song "I Be Stroking,"
Oh,
woo, that song is very vulgar.
I'll be stroke. Is that the one like stroke it from the east?
And stroking to the west. Yeah. When I say I went back to listen to it, I was like, yo, he didn't pull any punches.
Man, I don't think I've heard that song since.
I heard it like 2 weeks ago.
20 years, bro.
Cause I remember my aunt was telling me that all y'all music is vulgar. And I was like, man, y'all had a song called "I Be Stroking." And I went back to listen to it. I was like, man, I'm about to post these lyrics.
Hey, Prince was nasty, bro. Prince had a whole song called Head. You know what I mean?
It's called Head?
Yeah.
Just Head.
The
Not
song-
fellatio.
No, I'm pretty sure the song is literally called Head.
I'm not a fan of Prince, man. I was a Michael Jackson fan. I know they had a little rival.
Wait a minute. Here's the thing.
Wait a minute.
Okay, it's okay if you go like I prefer Mike, and I can understand if you say I'm not a fan of Prince, but you gotta appreciate it.
Sure. I know what he. I
You
know
know
what
the
he brought.
songs, you know the music. You gotta be like, I get this dude's a genius.
I know. Yeah. I know his music.
Then we're okay.
No, not to say I know his music, but I don't seek out for Prince's music.
That's okay.
And when I hear his songs, I'm like, oh, that's Rose, or that's Kiss, or that's 1999. Like I know these songs, but I never be like, oh, once you put on that one Prince song, he had like 30 albums, right?
I don't know if you had that many.
You ain't talking about
Look. Here's the chorus for Head. Head till you're burning up. Head till you get enough. Head till your love is red. Head love you till you're dead. That's
okay.
a song about.
Right to it.
Right to it. I got to have you in my bed.
Oh.
You said I'm a virgin and I'm on my way to be wed, but you're such a hunk, so full of spunk. I'll give you head till you're burning up. Head.
Is that a single?
I don't know if it was a song,
Oh, I was like, that feels familiar.
but that was the song.
How did Head become the title for Fellatio? Like, I just want the top.
Fellation is funny though,
Yeah.
but that fellatio.
You know, it's funny. You can't be politically correct when you're having sex. You can't say the correct term.
I would like to perform intercourse. There you go.
Sweetheart,
How's
if
that?
you don't mind, could you sit?
Would you like to schedule intercourse later?
Could you get on your
And I may insert my penis into your vaginal canal.
But first, could you get onto your patellas and and pull out my penis with your phalanges and perform fellatio?
This is like a doctor who just knows all the extremities.
Oh, don't touch my gluteus maximus. You know I'm not into that. Extremities.
Oh, that's full erection. Right there, the blood has pumped through.
Be careful with the girth because this bud's for you.
I'm aiming my semen into your ovaries. They will travel through the canal, hopefully take a right. And once they seminate your egg, I don't know. I ran out of big words a long time ago.
Do you mind if I rest my palms onto your
hip bone?
No.
Whatever the word is.
Yeah. No, I'll go with medulla oblongata.
Definitely in the brain.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like as he's getting head.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hands right here.
I'm gonna guide your medulla oblongata with this fellatio. There it is, right there. Oh, you almost got me to the point of ecstasy.
I'm climaxing.
Why is he not enjoying it?
He's enjoying it.
No.
It's pure business, though.
No,
we're purely doing this to repopulate.
The thing is, we the funny thing is we created the dialogue as in he's being nonchalant. You can see like, oh yeah, you fucking this fellatio up. Yeah, you remember medulla oblongata.
No. He's very courteous. He's
Yeah.
very. And now, after I insert my penis into your vagina, I will disembark my.
We said disembark.
I don't know if it's the right word.
What if it's like? Well, I need to ask the women this: if it was a guy that had the best sex, but he talked like that, would it be a turn off?
Are you enjoying yourself? She's like, oh my God, I've never had this. I see that you're having a riveting time. I'm riveted, Big Daddy. I'm riveted.
He's like, yep, there we go. All right.
That's
He's like, you cannot enjoy this. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
now I'm going to mount you.
Could you put your tibulas above my sternocleidomastoids to make sure?
Do you like having intercourse in the anal region? Oh,
I must warn you, what's about to enter is very girthy.
let me see the length of your finger extremities. Yes, they should reach my prostate.
He said, "Trust for what?"
They should reach my prostate. Please insert here.
Because the circumference of
Of my prostate.
oh, you are out of control, and that's how you end.
That's how you become Dirty Dion, guys.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk. The funny thing is, what if I was Bruce Banner the whole episode, and I was like, "Please don't talk about sex."
I just feel like that if you did turn to a Dirty Dion, just come out.
What?
Your turn. Just erection.
And they're just dangling on me like tassels, a bunch. like the Incredible, not Incredible, the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh yeah, the tassels.
Just dangling on me.
Oh, Dirty Dion, come on, man.
I'm on the turnbuckle.
And then your theme song would be Too Close.
No, you're dancing kind of close.
Dion, chill. I know you feel
A little poke. I'm curious though. Do they get erections in wrestling? Like, do they balls come out or anything?
I don't think so.
Like they're in draws.
I wrestled in high school.
But y'all have.
We wore a singlet. That's
What's
what it
that
was
mean?
called. A singlet was the uniform.
Okay.
So it would be a singlet. That's what it was called. So sometimes you'll see wrestlers like when Kurt Angle came in. Yeah, the wrestling Olympic singlet but the draws, just the draws.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That's a lot.
I was like, how do you feel comfortable just coming out in a Speedo?
Yeah,
They're just in a Speedo.
that's a lot.
And boots.
But not a Speedo because they butt that out. It's more like some draws. It's more undercut up under.
And then you're in boots. Some big
Why
ass-
was that the set off? What?
Who set that tone?
Who's like Speedo, boots? I'm good to go. You want to put a short on or anything?
Sure.
Nah, I'm good.
How about a brooch?
An ascot? Nah, I'm good.
A pocket watch or a top hat?
No, I'm good. I'm good right here. I don't want anything to stop me, bro.
Yeah.
Hulk will come out in his shirt, rip it off. I hate wearing these shirts. I can do it now. I hate that Deion looks at his watch when his phone rings. I hate it. Just look at your phone. It's right next to you. The phone is right next to you.
Bad boys.
Deion, look at his. Hold on. Yeah, I could do that.
Because look, so here's the move. Watch this.
know.
Watch the move. Look, this is what I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Versus this.
Wow, you saved so much time.
Are you for that earthquake?
Huh?
You for the earthquake?
What are you talking about?
It was an earthquake.
What are you talking
It
about?
just had the earthquake just happened. I guarantee. So it's 1 o'clock. So when
What are you
you
doing?
in for the earthquake?
What are you talking
It
about?
was a slight little earthquake.
What is happening right now?
It was a slight earthquake. Watch this. I'm looking up. You didn't feel it.
I feel like this is one of those things where you go like, you ain't feel that? And then feel what? Right?
No,
I go, come on, Deion.
no. Watch this.
Think I go on what? What is that?
I
I don't know what's happening, guys. I don't know what Deion's
Let's just close it out.
I don't know what Deion's doing right now.
We just had an
We're
earthquake.
having a good fun time, and then Deion was like, "Did you feel the seismic shift?"
Seismic shift. The plates. Someone go grab my china.
Deion has like that animal sense. He's like, oh, there's an earthquake coming here. I can feel
Wait, I think that's tomorrow. I do want to do a prank on somebody of like something happening, and then we're all in on it except one person.
Yeah.
And it was like, that guy was weird, right?
Yeah.
What guy? The guy who just left. What are you
And
talking
everybody's
about?
like, yeah, man, I didn't know what he was gonna do. That was crazy. Or I would love to do it where like it's a bunch of people and we're all just pointing at one guy. It's like, stop being crazy. He's like, what are you talking? And just all of us like, oh my god,
Get that monkey off your head. He's like, what monkey? You don't see the monkey on your back?
What are you guys doing? So my daughter has an imaginary brown monkey that she blames for everything.
Oh boy.
She'll be like, or not like blame, but she'll be like, but she doesn't call it like a name. She's like the little brown monkey. So I was doing something because it made me think of Family Guy with the evil monkey in the closet.
Yeah.
But I was in the fridge and she was like, oh yeah, something in my yogurt spilled. I was like, it's okay. And she's like, the little brown monkey did. And I was like, what? And then I'm trying to watch what she's watching.
Yeah.
Like, no little brown monkeys. So I'm like, is there something she's watching? So I'm like, either she's being haunted by
boy.
a little brown monkey. Because I was like, an imaginary friend is one thing. Usually they have names. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is TT or
Yeah.
Cece. Was this little brown monkey?
Oh boy. I'm scared.
Your daughter didn't have one of those? Neither one? Not a little brown monkey at age 3?
I can't. I don't know they had imaginary fans that they talked about.
That's good.
That's, yeah. I just pictured her like, you talking like, she's talking about the little brown monkey again. And then y'all walk away last like, and you see them like to her like, shh, don't you say my name.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Because I talked to, my mom and the wife. I was like, y'all haven't heard her talk about little brown monkey? They're like, no.
She talked to him by herself.
Little brown monkey. All right.
All right, bro.
That was a great
I gotta
show.
get out of here.
Oh, yeah, me too. I got so much to do. I got
You said it like you was like, yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely
I
gotta go.
gotta
So
go
much.
too.
Yeah, man, I got a
Gotta go change the tire.
flight to catch.
Flight.
In 10 minutes.
I gotta fly high gate.
Fly get height. Yeah, I got to go catch a plane. Leaves in 5. Get down to LAX in enough time. No, this was great. Fun as usual.
Absolutely, bro.
This got really silly.
What?
I said it just got really silly. That whole extremities talk. Oh, you taking the headphones off already?
No.
Okay, I guess we're just.
Yeah, go on to the exits.
How
So
did
we
we close
taking the
this show?
headphones off?
Thank y'all for watching. Lacaroni and Chaz. What else? I got nothing.
We didn't even do the. And we're back.
Oh yeah. Welcome.
No, I'm joking. But yeah,
Catch us next week, man.
Absolutely,
That's it.
man.
I ain't got
Thank you
nothing
guys
to
so
say.
much.
Yeah. Well, you gonna do the The Toodaloo? I don't know if you're gonna use it.
Toodaloo.
Okay.
Arrivederci.
Okay.